Salut à tous, chers alliés. En tout cas, moi ça va. Et aujourd'hui, on va react au Nintendo Direct pour voir s'il y a Jeux 2027 et s'il n'y a pas, ben, ce sera sur notre truc.
You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spellcasting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure.
Pour l'instant, il y a une demi-heure d'annonce et il y a rien vraiment. Donc là, normalement, c'est tous les jeux Switch 2 et Switch 1, genre les deux mélangés. Donc j'espère qu'on aura encore Switch 2, ok.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then, find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then, strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind?
Ah ouais, mais comme du coup il a une vidéo sur YouTube, ben, il y a beaucoup plus de jeux disponibles.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals.
Encore Switch 2.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
Oh, celui-là, ça a l'air intéressant.
Incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare.
Ah oui, alors là, c'est intéressant.
The crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 September 3rd.
Ah.
C'est
plus très intéressant là, d'un coup. Ah, il y a le Ubisoft, c'est un beau signe ça. C'est-à-dire qu'on pourra peut-être avoir du Jazz.
Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content.
Il y a les musiques.
Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Foot using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st.
Ok.
It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off.
Oh, j'aime bien les jeux où c'est chill, où tu peux parler avec tes amis.
Brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around.
Ah, du coup, quand tu parles, ça met un truc plus gros. Genre la bouche est grossie.
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2.
En vrai, ça a l'air bien, mais le problème c'est que la majorité c'est au Switch 2.
Season the seas.
Oh! Ah non, mais ça, c'est pas le bon truc. Non, mais les jeux. Oh, c'est du One Piece!
Build your very own floating
Du One
restaurant
Piece.
with the Straw Hat Crew.
One Piece Grand Gourmet.
Cook up recipes
Ah, bah,
with
c'est dispo
Sanji.
sur la Switch 1.
Craft
Ça,
the
je prendrais peut-être.
Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change
Mais
up
ça a
the
l'air tellement
restaurant's
intéressant ce
interior
truc.
and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
October 24. Ah, c'est October 24. Et du coup, c'est 23 octobre pour le One Piece. Ah, ça, c'est Pocopia. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de nouveau dans Pocopia? Faut que je me rappelle. One Piece Grand Gourmet. One Piece Grand Gourmet. One Piece Grand Gourmet.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia.
Ah, c'est bon, maintenant t'as solo.
Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
Ah oui,
Discover a
maintenant
brand
des
new
DLC payants
town,
alors que le jeu il coûtait extrêmement cher avec la console aussi.
There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August.
Bon, je vais ça.
Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date.
Ok.
Look out for more details in the future.
Du coup, ça, il y aura des nouveautés petit à petit. J'ai compris. Mais du coup, ça m'intéresse pas. Encore du Pokémon? Ah non, c'est bon.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。
Allez, annoncez Jeux 27 s'il vous plaît. Il a dit quoi? Non, c'est toujours pas. Y a plus de son? Y a plus de son. Je sais pas. Y a plus de son. Donc oui, y a plus de son. Il y a un petit stagiaire. Non, je. Bon, il y a quelqu'un qui a fait une petite bêtise. Ah, mais non, mais c'est ma carte de capture qui down là. Ah, c'est bon. Non? Pas du tout. Il s'est passé quoi là? C'est passé un USB 2 comme ça là. D'un coup, comme ça. Hop. Paramètres audio. USB 2, voilà, hop, appliqué. Pardon. C'est la carte de capture, je crois qu'elle est en train de bugger.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Je crois que c'est des jeux de combat. En une sorte de 3D, 2D.
Recruit new allies. or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles.
Ah oui, mais ça, non.
Consider
Non.
your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Non, c'est pas fait pour moi ce genre de jeu.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Ok, uniquement si je vais pas acheter la console pour ça. Ah oui, en plus ça sort cette année.
Fire Emblem ファン先行の発売日は
Ah, c'est Fire Emblem. Ah oui, mais là ça me démotive à acheter. Hein.
通常版の他に様々な特典がセットに
Ah
な
oui,
って
carrément, t'as un truc de collection en
ラ
entier.
ブザコレクションも
T'as un
発売
steelbook
しますの
et
で
voilà.
続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Joseph, s'il vous plaît.
Welcome to the next level of Ninja Battles.
C'est Ninja là, ça. Je jouais beaucoup à ce jeu. J'aime trop ce jeu en plus. Mais je crois que c'est exclusivement à la Switch. Du coup, je joue pas beaucoup.
The
Ça a
first
tellement
part of
évolué.
Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Le 2 il arrive sur la Switch 2. Ben, c'est logique. Mais c'est nul.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely
Ah,
return
mais c'est un
to
jeu
Earth
d'aventure.
through this
En fait, le
open
celui de
world
base, c'est juste un jeu de
action
combat.
adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home.
Le jeu de base, en fait, c'est des jeux de combat à 3 joueurs. Et là, le 2, ça a l'air d'être un jeu d'aventure.
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with gum
Non, merci, je
ninjutsu
préfère le
to
premier.
unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2
Non,
next
merci.
spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
Encore.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By
Ah.
completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo
Attends, je crois
Switch
que
2.
c'était la Switch 2, le jeu Donkey Kong plus l'abonnement Nintendo. C'est trop cher ce truc là de DK Challenge. En plus, durée limitée.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Encore des DLC, mais vas-y, mais que des DLC. Si des DLC payants, ça fait pas. Franchement, c'est des DLC payants, ça fait pas.
Question blocks and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
Ok.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
領域展開
the latest game from the makers of
Jessica,
Vampire
oh là
Survivors,
là.
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, cast a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can
Que sur
compete
Switch 2 alors
online
que le
for the
jeu
top
ressemble à
spot
ça.
in this
Quelle
Survivors
honte.
Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world,
Ouais, c'est
a
pas
looming
ce que je pensais.
darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Mais surtout
this
ce que
autumn.
Switch 2, c'est pas possible.
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Allez,
In this city
Rise
under
of P qui arrive sur Switch.
siege, you must fight
Ça, ce
rampaging
jeu de base, il est
mechanical
sur PS5.
puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval
Sur PS5 et
while
Xbox.
confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using
Je crois qu'il est aussi
customizable
sur
weapons
PC, mais je suis pas
and
sûr.
prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses.
Non.
Pull off stylish attacks,
Non,
dodges, and combos
non.
with your
J'ai pas envie de
vast
ça.
arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja?
C'est ça le jeu.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades?
Ah bah c'est Demon Slayer mais version je sais pas quoi là.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Ah oui, du coup, plus la console est puissante, il y a plus de trucs que tu peux avoir.
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
ゼノブレイド3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。
Ah, bah, le 4 alors
そ
j'imagine.
の序章をお届けします。
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、その
Mais je pense que c'est les premières images. En vrai, ça a l'air d'être beau.
これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
Et c'est que pour la Switch Jeux.
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
Voilà, bonne qualité.
死って
Après, si c'est dispo sur la Switch 1, je sais pas.
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade 4. Ah non, c'est Genesis, ok. C'est pas le 4, c'est Genesis. Genesis. 2027, ok. L'année prochaine, ok.
新たに始まるゼノブレイドジェネシス。本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles.
En vrai, ça a l'air bien.
12 sports to choose from, all
Que
with
12.
intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or
Le
give
gros
it a spin
classique.
to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb, hand your opponent
ça.
a feet in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Non, je ferai un avatar plus ça et réaliste. Si j'aurais le jeu et le jeu.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort
J'espère que plus
launches
tard on aura plus de jeux.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートがスイッチ2に登場します。収録スポーツをすべてご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目リズモをプレイしてみたいと思います。
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
Oh là là.
You'll need this to claim victory.
指相撲。
What? Mais c'est quoi ça?
はい、指が動いてますね。こういう感じで。よろしくお願いします。はい。はい。お、いきなり。あ、ブレイクされました。これは。よし。お、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし。キュッ。あー、またブレイクされて。
Même lui il y arrive pas.
ちょっと軽く汗かいてきましたね。よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って爪が大きくなった感じ。ああ、ちょっと待って。余計なことにって。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃったな。あ、光った。これで、弾かれましたね。ああ、
Perdu.
やられて。
Je sais pas qui a gagné contre lui, si c'est un bot ou voilà quoi.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートの発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Toujours pas. C'est quand qu'on aura le Switch
The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the
à tout moment
forgotten
pour
continent of
2027 il faut la version Switch 2 et 1.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Allez, let's go.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch
Non,
2.
pas d'aventure par contre.
Customize your own avatar
Ah,
and
c'est
play
pas
in
sûr
the
encore.
adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Oh.
Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox!
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Encore des jeux spécialisés en 2026.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd.
Heureusement parce que voilà quoi.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Et
Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful
ça a l'air bien,
potato
ça.
have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
oui, ça... elle est après.
Prepare for an all-new
Attends, c'est pas le... Voilà, c'est ce que je pensais.
monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy?
Ok, bah c'est une version Pokémon parce que de base c'est un jeu style Minecraft.
Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own.
Mais non, mais c'est une copie de Pokémon, il voit pas ça.
Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Ah. Ah, c'est quoi encore ce jeu là bizarre?
Blood Sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Test réseau fermé, été 2026. C'est quoi test réseau fermé? C'est quoi les tests réseau fermé? Ah mais toujours pas. Ça c'est... J'étais sûr qu'il y aurait un nouveau Splatoon.
Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water.
Ne dis pas c'est un Splatoon raft.
Trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone.
C'est un raft en fait.
That's
Une
where
version
this
de
comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets
il y a
out
aussi
of
ce
the box
côté
to
Splatoon
unleash
aussi.
special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
Ok.
いかがでしたか？発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、鶴見連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も発売しますので、
des nouvelles couleurs. Ah, ça fait penser aux couleurs Fortnite.
続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
De la Switch Fortnite. Je sais pas plus ça a rappelé. Attends, mais sérieusement, c'est ça le jeu? Ok, le 24 juin 2026.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people, by decree of the king as his face floats in the sky. The tournament in the sky. The tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path. There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, November 12th.
Ok. Oh, Minecraft.
Explore, survive.
Et la une.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft.
Ah, c'est une version Switch 2, ok.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on
Oui,
a
du coup, la
journey
qualité
across the
s'améliore.
world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left
Yay! On peut se
off.
transférer
What
de la
will
Switch 1
you
à la 2.
create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Cette année, ok. Bon, j'aime bien la notion Minecraft. Par contre. Ok, plein de jeux. S'il vous plaît, il y avait un jeu de rythme. Ah non, mais Jason, il faut un trailer genre dédié, genre un truc extrait. Ça a l'air genre d'être un jeu. Je sais pas. Bon, en vrai, il y a des jeux que de base n'arriveraient jamais sur Switch. Si c'était pas la Switch 2. Tomb Raider, 20e anniversaire. Ok. Fitness Boxing 3, Bienvenue Trainer. Ok. Ah, du coup, c'est avec la caméra, non? Everbloom. Ah, ça a l'air mignon. Et Final Fantasy 14 online.
The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay.
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. a bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Ok.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Ah, il y aura un cut. À 4, mais c'est pas Disney. Ah si, c'est Disney. Mais je crois qu'il y a plusieurs collabs sur le Disney là. Genre c'est pas que Disney, il y a plusieurs trucs que Disney là. Même le perso principal c'est pas tout Disney. Il va jamais hériter le truc.
いかがでしたか？次が最後のタイトルになります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Et Jeux 2027, il est où?
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
Je crois que c'est un Zelda. Je crois que c'est un Zelda ce truc.
And they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Encore un... Ah, oh là là. Encore un Zelda. Il se termine jamais ce truc. La licence, elle se terminera jamais. Ou pardon, pour ceux qui sont sur YouTube. Pas que noté, quoi. Salut aux gens de YouTube.
改めてお伝えしますので、しばらくお待ちください。本日の任天堂ダイレクトは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Mais il est où Jazz 2027 là? Mais je suis pas satisfait. Remboursez-moi, remboursez-moi le temps. Non mais quand même, je perds du temps pour qu'on me dise non. Attends, du coup ça sera plus un jack le truc. Nanana, ça c'est tout ce qu'on a vu. C'est devoirs. Petit livre. Nanana. Ah ça c'est le résumé de tout le truc. Bref, il n'y a plus de Jazz 2027. Quelle déception, franchement. La déception totale. Je sais pas où est-ce qu'il sera annoncé, mais c'est déception totale. Voilà.
Só Gamescom, galera. Só Gamescom.
Ouais, Gamescom, c'est probablement ça. Allez, c'est juste pour le Nintendo Direct. Je vous fais des gros bisous et je vous dis à la prochaine. Bisous.